The cabin lights glow softly above rows of newly married couples. Someone laughs quietly near the window. A woman whispers to her husband, "Can you believe we're actually doing this?" He smiles. Best decision we ever made. Marcus sits beside Alana in the premium honeymoon seats. He adjusts the small blanket on her lap. "You okay?" he asks. She nods. "I'm just taking it in." "You deserve this trip," Marcus says softly. Alana smiles. "We both do." Across the aisle, a loud burst of laughter breaks the calm. A man in an expensive jacket leans back in his seat, staring directly at Marcus and Alana. He chuckles again. "Hold on. Wait." Several passengers turn their heads. The man points casually toward their seats. "They're sitting here?" His wife looks uncomfortable. "Just leave it." But he keeps staring. "This is the honeymoon section, right?" No one answers. Marcus keeps looking forward. The man laughs again, louder this time. "Wow, that's new." A woman a few rows back whispers to her partner, "Did he really just say that?" Her partner sighs quietly. "Yeah." Alana's fingers tighten slightly around Marcus's hand. Marcus notices. He gently squeezes back. "You good?" he whispers. "I'm fine," she says, though her voice is quieter now. The man across the aisle keeps talking. "I mean, come on. Somebody messed up the seating chart." A flight attendant pauses near the aisle, hearing the comment but unsure whether to intervene. The cabin feels different now. Less laughter, more watching. Marcus exhales slowly. Alana keeps her eyes forward. The man chuckles one more time under his breath, and the silence around him grows heavier than his joke. "They're sitting here?" the man says loudly, leaning across the aisle with a crooked smile. A few heads turn. Marcus keeps his eyes forward. Alana's fingers tighten in his palm. "Relax, honey," the man adds, chuckling. "Didn't know." Honeymoon seats were open to everyone. Silence spreads. A woman nearby shifts uncomfortably. Marcus finally murmurs, calm, "We paid for these seats." Alana stays quiet, breathing slowly, holding his hand tighter. The flight attendant pauses beside the aisle, voice low. "Sir, is there a problem?" The man shrugs. "Just asking questions." Marcus says quietly, "We're fine." No one moves. Phones lower. A passenger whispers, "Just leave it." The attendant hesitates, then nods slowly. Silence spreads, heavy. Alana feels the weight of eyes that refuse to meet hers. The older man slowly closes his book. "That's enough," he says calmly, standing. The mocking passenger laughs softly. "Relax, old man." The stranger looks at him steadily. Those seats belong to them. Marcus watches in silence. The man rolls his eyes. He doesn't realize the quiet voice now standing has changed the room. Marcus adjusts his sleeve, staring out the small window. "Do you remember the hotel in Atlanta?" he asks softly. Alana nods. "They thought you were working there, not checking in." "I can't forget," he says, "or the restaurant, asking if we could afford the tasting menu." She squeezes his hand. "We earned this. 3 years. Every penny." "I know," he whispers. "Even the travel agent, always steering us toward the cheaper options." Alana leans closer. "It's our trip, our honeymoon. Don't let them follow us here." He breathes slowly, trying to shed the weight of every quiet dismissal he's endured. I never expected it to follow me onto the plane." She smiles faintly. "Then let's make sure it doesn't." Marcus looks at her, eyes heavy with memory, and nods. "Okay?" The plane hums beneath them. The cabin feels tight, but for the first time, he allows himself to sit upright. Quiet dignity steadies him, and the wall of doubt shifts slightly, unseen but lighter. Marcus slouches in the car, hands gripping the edge of the seat. "Maybe we shouldn't go," he mutters. Alana turns to him, voice steady. "We've waited 3 years. This is our honeymoon." He exhales sharply. Everywhere we go, people look at me differently. She reaches for his hand. Then let them. This trip is ours. He looks at her, doubt flickering in his eyes. Years of saving, years of patience. Love brought us here. Let's not let their suspicion win. He nods slowly. Okay, let's go. The car door closes. A deep breath. The plane awaits, and for the first time, Marcus allows hope to outweigh caution. The cabin hums softly, conversations fading into uneasy glances. A woman near the aisle lifts her phone slowly, capturing the scene without a word. Marcus notices it, but says nothing, squeezing Alana's hand. 2 rows back, a journalist leans toward a neighbor. That's him, the one from the videos. The neighbor's eyes widen. The man continues complaining, oblivious to the rising attention. Whispers ripple across seats, soft but urgent. Passengers shift in their places, cameras subtly raised as laughter dies and tension takes its place. Marcus exhales slowly, feeling the quiet weight of all eyes, the room now fully watching. The man across the aisle folds his linen jacket carefully, eyes fixed on the arguing passenger. A whisper floats from a nearby traveler. Do you know them? He shakes his head slowly. No. A pause. He leans back, voice steady, almost too calm. But I know exactly what this moment means. The cabin feels heavier. Phones lift quietly, capturing his presence without realizing who he is. Marcus and Alana sit tensely, hands intertwined. The loud passenger doesn't notice the silent weight across from him, the shift forming before anyone can name it. The cabin hums with the low drone of engines. Sunlight catches the ocean below, bright and endless. The man leans forward, voice sharp. People should know their place. Marcus turns slowly, eyes steady. He doesn't shout, doesn't flinch. We do. A flicker of confusion crosses the man's face. His words, meant to dominate, hang useless in the quiet. Passengers shift, some glance away, others hold their breath. Marcus looks forward, calm. The arrogance across from him begins to tremble quietly, unspoken authority cracking under the weight of restraint. The cabin hums with murmurs as the plane descends. Sunlight splashes across the water, but inside, tension thickens. The man leans forward again, voice tight. People should know their place. Marcus meets his gaze, calm, unshaken. We do. A pause stretches. Passengers shift uneasily. Some glance at phones, some stare straight ahead. The insult, meant to dominate, collapses quietly. Marcus exhales slowly. The arrogance opposite him falters, subtle cracks forming where control once stood. Minutes pass. The captain's voice comes over the intercom, announcing personal escorts for resort guests. Bags are lifted. Passengers murmur. The older man rises slowly, steps into the aisle. The flight attendant greets him with a polite deference, almost a bow. A passenger leans toward their neighbor, whispering, "Who is that?" Rivera's voice is low, calm. Daniel Rivera. A hush spreads. Recognition spreads quietly, and the cabin shifts, the power now understood, the insult left in silence. Rivera lifts his hand slightly. Escort this couple first. Phones rise, cameras catch every subtle motion. The staff moves instantly, guiding Marcus and Alana toward the aisle. The man leans forward, voice sharp. Wait, the villa is mine. I reserved it first. Rivera turns slowly, calm, eyes steady. You booked a reservation. A pause. He tilts his head slightly, voice quiet but firm. They booked a memory. The cabin shifts. Silence fills the gaps where laughter once was. The man's certainty falters. Control leaks away. Passengers lean forward, watching power quietly change hands. Radios click. Staff speaks softly, confirming changes. The villa shifts from the arrogant traveler to Marcus and Alana. A journalist leans closer, whispering under his breath, "This will go everywhere." Rivera steps slightly forward, gaze calm. Kindness is required here. The man blinks, jaw tight, words lost. Rivera pauses, voice low but certain. "You failed the first test." Passengers watch quietly. The cabin absorbs the weight, murmurs fading into stillness. The lesson lands without anger, leaving dignity in its place. Marcus steps down first, hand brushing Alana's. "Look at this," he whispers, eyes scanning the waiting staff. Alana smiles softly, taking in the flowers and gentle music. They see us," she says, voice quiet but certain. A staff member bows slightly, offering a welcome with a warmth that feels genuine. Marcus exhales, tension easing. "This trip, it's different," he admits. Alana squeezes his hand. No words are needed. Respect lingers in the air, unspoken but undeniable. Marcus slows, glancing over his shoulder at Rivera. The older man's eyes meet his for a heartbeat. No words, no gesture beyond a slight nod. Alana whispers, "That means everything." Marcus swallows, feeling the weight lift slightly from his chest. Rivera turns away, calm and unshaken, letting the moment settle. The staff guides them forward, but the nod lingers. Justice carried quietly, without a single raised voice. The passenger stops, staring at his phone. Notifications explode, messages, tags, videos looping his behavior. A voice nearby mutters, "That went viral fast." He scrolls frantically, seeing headlines condemn him. His company's statement pops up, distancing, disapproving. Silence follows, heavy in the terminal. No laughter now, just the weight of consequences arriving quietly, all from the screen in. His hand. Alana leans on the railing, eyes on the fading light. "Why do you think he helped us?" she whispers. Marcus doesn't turn. He watches the ocean, silent for a moment. "Maybe he didn't help us," he says finally. Alana glances at him. "Maybe he just fixed something that was broken long ago." The waves roll steadily beneath them, carrying the quiet weight of understanding neither needs to speak further.